Salutations, adventurers. I am the Adventuring Bear, and thank you for joining me on another quest in Wayfinder. It is that time again to return to the base, because we really need to get some work done. While the door to our base, if you could call it a door, is already built, there is so much more left to do. There is a lot of land to dig out, and then we got to actually build the structure for our welcoming center. There is a lot that we're going to be doing in this episode. Yes, there are going to be a lot of time lapses, but I'm going to try to keep it shorter, and I'm going to try to break it up. A lot of you have told me you like the time lapses, and I do too. I really do. However, I feel like we are getting a little too much within the time lapses. And while I don't ever want them to fully go away, I do think we need to cut back on them some. But with that being said, there is a lot to catch up on. And this is the last episode that we're going to need to do to catch up. Let's get to it. That digging was hours upon hours upon hours over the course of days and weeks. Obviously, if I was just to sit through it in one go, it would have only taken me a couple of days. But, you know, you have to work in between. Real life does call after all. But after all of the digging and excavating, there was still building that needed to be done. It was time to finally lay down the foundations for the Welcome Center. Oh boy, adventurers. I know that I usually freehand buildings, but this one I am surprised it actually came out the way that I imagined it, because I do not have the experience that a lot of other Minecraft builders do. And while, as you can see, I have done more work in here, I have placed glass, I have placed lights, I've planned out future expansions. Problem is that once everything was put in, it didn't quite feel big enough. And that's when realization hit me. I did not dig enough space. So I would already have to expand my base. I just started it. Let's do another short time lapse of me making the expansion to this welcoming center. Oh boy. After a lot of blood, sweat, and tears, we have finally finished the structure for the Welcome Center. As you can see, I still have work to do on the tunnel, but I'm doing this so I can have quick in and out access. But this is technically the main door here. Then you'll come in, cross a dry bridge at that point, and enter the main cathedral-like welcome center. As you can see, I have done some additional work. I needed a place that I can see anybody that comes and visits me. So I built myself a little chair. I didn't want it to be too crazy. I didn't want it to be too ostentatious. But I wanted to have something that represents that this is my domain, my base. And I think it would turn out pretty well. Use some of the end rods here to light up this portion. I didn't want to carry through with the sea lanterns over here. I felt it would have been just kind of a little too bulky at that point. I kind of like the division of lighting where there's just the sea lanterns for the most part here, and then the end rods over there with the end rod pillars. Opened up the rest of the retaining wall now that we got the expansion finished. Got it all evened out so it's symmetrical. And that's pretty much it. Now all I need to do is figure out what I'm going to do with the rest of this area. Seriously, I'm really not sure, because every single time I come up with an idea and try it, I don't like how it looks. Like you see behind me there, the vines from the nether. Kind of liked it, and I know I would have to put string to prevent it from going all the way up, but I am not sure if I'm going to like it once it is around all of the glass. I am thinking about putting more trees up around here and kind of make this kind of like an indoor-outdoor area, kind of like a park. And while I like having this feature here because it is unique and it does, like, this was all natural. I did not design this. This is how I found the floor, and I just glassed over it. And while I like it, I am not sure if I love it, because while it is unique and it was original, it just kind of makes it hard to build up. So I am debating whether I'm going to leave this or get rid of it. If I get rid of it, then it does open up the space to be able to do a lot of other things. I'm not sure what I would do with it, but it does open up the possibilities. Otherwise, I think I might do some pathing through here. I was kind of testing using some of the glazed terracotta and prismarine. And I might have mentioned this already before, but here is the layout for 2 more paths that are going to branch off at angles to expand the base. I'm not going to tell you what I'm going to put down these areas as of yet, but this is just kind of plotting for future development, because the next thing I want to work on after this is my auto sorter. I really, really, really want an auto sorter, because I got chest monsters there, I got chest monsters there, I have chest monsters over there, which you can't see, and over there that you can't see, and at my industrial district way down that way, about 1,000 blocks. So I really want an auto sorter. It'll make things so much easier and quicker, at least easier and quicker once I build it. But yeah, but that's part of the fun. I mean, it is Minecraft after all. For now, I am debating what to do here. I am debating what I want to do with this. And I think this is the next major step. Because if I keep this, then what am I going to build around it? If I get rid of it, then I need to just get rid of it. But then what would I build then? We've been down under the water, under the sea, for so long. Oh, hey. Oop, had the wrong one out. There we go. We've been under the sea and under the water for so long. I think it's time that we get some fresh air. Well, we have finally done it, adventurers. We have caught up to real time. What does that mean? That means that I have no more recorded episodes waiting on the back burner for me to edit, and get out to you. I am so happy I can start recording new things at this point. And I'm going to soon be starting some other side projects as well that I will be posting here on YouTube too. Some of them might be with live streaming once I get all of that hammered out. And some others might be new edited video series as well. All of it is focusing around Minecraft for the moment. I do still play some other games, but I just love Minecraft so much. The holidays slow things down. All servers kind of face that. And I am looking to start picking things back up now. Nerdy Kitten is hard at work. I know she's doing something, but I am not sure what she's working on all the way over at that jungle base. And I am very excited to finishing up the Welcoming Center and getting my auto sorter going. Once I get the Welcoming Center finished, I will then be able to throw my opening party that I've been waiting to do. But we got to finish decorating first. So adventurers, with that being said, as always, in all the quests that you do, may the sun be on your face and the winds be at your back. Good night, adventurers. And I'll see you in the next episode. Bye.